We have a guide here. This is.
Come on down, Miss Sonia. You can.
Come on, dear.
I know. I'm getting
Oh,
stuff.
she was.
Oh, was you getting a picture?
Yeah.
There used to be a petrified bird laying here.
I think something ain't hit.
Yeah, he's gone.
Now somebody cleaned him up. Somebody can come down here and sweat.
Look at this nice little cable through the top there. Now back here is the dirt floor.
Here's the dirt room.
I think this is.
I got a switch here.
Okay, wait a minute. I got a half roll this one.
Okay. This is better than hunting Sasquatch and Mothman. We're into Blair Witch stuff here now. Hang on, I'm coming over there. Big holes knocked in the wall here. Oh, can you fit?
There he is. There's one of them. Well, there's what's left of the big tree stump.
See if I can get myself in here. Oh, ah.
There ain't much left of it.
No, there ain't, is there? This building is built around tree stumps. Oh my.
Dirt floors.
Dirt floors. We got rubbish here.
We definitely got some rubbish in the tank.
Yes, we do. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Hey, bud,
What, dear?
when you get done with your, you get this one.
All right.
It's a massive tree stump. It's rotted down a lot over the years.
It has, yeah. It used to be bigger than that.
It's about 5.5 feet in diameter.
Here.
I've got the flash on,
Okay,
so
you're
it'll
still
light it up.
recording. Just rock it. All right.
Yep.
Watch your head. There's a.
Well, it's a good thing I'm young and spry, ain't it?
Yeah, the stump is slowly deteriorating into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Circa 1925, 1923 when this was built.
Yeah.
So. Have you taken a picture of the Stoker stove?
No.
You need
Not
to see.
yet.
You need to see the Stoker stove.
Freddy Krueger's room.
Yeah.
Is it in here?
No, it's
No.
all the way at the other end.
Oh. Ouch. Watch your head, baby.
Hey,
You hold it up, dear. You're still recording.
Oh, sorry.
so
I forgot.
let me take a picture of this room in here for you. This thing right here would possibly move, but it's nailed in.
Yeah.
They actually come
Yeah.
in here and did some reinforcements,
If
trying to
something,
keep you off them rusty nails.
if something peeks around here back at me, then this.
So we always wanted to set up a haunted house down here
Yeah.
with a defibrillator and a Sefer Bible when they come out.
I've an old heart monitor. Ain't got a defibrillator.
This is all tuba tins. We're going to have a little bit of we got some termite problems right here going on.
Yeah.
We're going to have some stuff sprayed down here, I'm afraid, because this would actually be the master station, directly on the other side of this right here, on this
I'd
wall.
say, yeah, right in here.
So our lodge was actually a gymnasium at one time. That was the gymnasium in 1925. As creepy as that.
Get some of these. We'll get that hole. That hole was knocked in there.
Yeah, they had to reroute some
Yeah.
septic stuff.
That was a. I don't know if it's load bearing or not, but apparently not. They knocked a hole through the bricks there.
Load bearing,
There's
but
something
I
right
believe,
there.
There's enough still holding it. Yeah.
There's a bar of something right there.
Oh, so what?
There's a big brick of something
this.
right there.
Might be like a capstone or something in there.
Yeah. Oh, mercy. Anyway, we're on a guided tour here. We're about to go to Freddy Krueger's room. You make it?
Right.
got you, but
It's,
There you go.
it's not the jump, it's the landing for me.
Yeah.
see if you look at cement or something like that.
Right,
Maybe
that's,
not. Maybe
yeah,
it's
so
just the-
our, you can see right here with all the big, hand hewn beams or
Mm,
the master station would be somewhere right in here. When I'm talking about the 2x12 poppers we walk on, see how the master station comes in and steps down? And you can see all the carpet
Yeah.
and the subflooring right here.
That used to be the stage,
Yep.
wasn't it, where the
Yep.
master station is?
There used to be the stage, and there's the auditorium, and this was the gymnasium all out
Yeah.
there.
Was that one pressed together with different
I don't know if it's
sizes?
laminated or if it's actual, I think this right here is, I think it's a solid beam.
Oh, okay.
That's a hand, that's a
It
hand.
That's
just-
just hand hewn, yeah.
It just looks
It
weird
was built in
from the,
1912.
from the
wasn't it?
dark.
12 or 15, I think.
There's a picture up there, it's 12 or 15
No, I
on
think
one
these
picture.
are solid beams.
That's just where they,
Where the,
So we had a fuel
But-
oil tank
yeah.
back here. We did
Wow.
have fuel oil capabilities.
yeah.
Later in the 50s, I think. The coal chute was obviously,
Right there.
yeah, right there. This is where they dropped the screwdriver in when they worked on the furnace.
Yeah, and smoked us out that.
Yeah. Let's walk back this way. I'll show you the big chain grate smoker, because that
Yeah.
is one of, like, as a boiler operator, licensed to do so.
Yeah,
That's a really, really cool thing.
that's a, I always called that Freddy Krueger's room. Oh, I thought you was right behind me, you're all right.
So this is the inside of the heat panels.
Yeah.
This is where all the hot air was distributed, and each one of these things right here has damper controls to all the different
Goes to the
classrooms.
different rooms, yeah.
That's how you
That
heat
is cool.
That's their ductwork, yeah.
This is the ductwork with each individual room.
See, the air is pulled in by the big squirrel cage on the other side
That I
and
turned one
circulated
on.
through and up. It heats up, this is the heat exchanger.
Yep.
So-
I spun the big
That's
squirrel
cool.
cage one day. I come back an hour later and that thing was still turning.
Still
I was like,
turning?
Damn. Never been greased. So this
And it
is
was still turning.
still turning. I was like, all right, maybe time to leave. Let's see, right here is I think is where they added the coal, or maybe more the bottom of the heat exchangers. Pretty wild.
It is, yeah. If you would get a still picture in there, dear, real quick. I'm compiling a video here. Yeah.
Wow. And the crazy thing is, still rock solid. man.
Yeah.
Rock solid.
No
So-
rust.
I was inquiring as to how to get this thing out of here. I don't know if this could ever be gotten out of here,
Yeah, they probably built a building around it.
but this is a Columbus Heating and Ventilating, Columbus, Ohio. Fire in the bottom.
Yeah, there's where the air circulates. Here's the combustion chambers.
Yep, right here's the combustion.
Yeah, there's the chambers, the air circulates. Over it, heats up, and up through the ducts, dear.
This thing right here is probably worth something really cool, but I mean,
Yeah,
here's your
there's your burners, there's your
Here's your
firebox,
It's
yeah.
your firebox right here.
Still ashes in there too.
Yep.
All right,
That is freaky. These are the old blackboards, I think, that come off. The old chalkboards, those are all black slate. Pretty cool.
all right, don't look at the flash when, don't get curious what's taking her a minute and look at the flash when she snaps it.
I was going to show that the word.
We're, I want to have you get an angle picture of the whole thing from here, dear. Now, here's what I find fascinating, is our fuse panel.
Yep,
That's a fuse panel?
this is a screw-in fuse panel, and these are the different fuse connectors. This is how you activated the stuff.
Coil springs on ceramic.
It's total badass. This
It is, yeah.
You see how they poured the floors?
Yep.
Everything was poured in an arch, like an oval arch.
I'm not getting it with this light. There, if you get it from this angle, you can get, okay, different angles. Now here, yeah, here's the old blower motor, squirrel cage.
Yep.
And that thing is a monster.
Oh, if we're going in, we're going all the way. And here is the forced draft fan. This thing is pretty crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's just barely touching, just turn and turn.
Oh,
It's set here
Oh,
for,
yeah.
it's set here
It
for,
hasn't been spun in 20 years that I
Yeah.
know of.
same
what's the
here.
rope for?
Huh?
What's the rope for?
Where?
Oh,
That's a good question.
That's to hang somebody, I guess.
that's what I wanted.
Remember,
Somebody here mouthing off.
this is where Freddy Krueger and the Blair Witch lives. But yeah, squirrel cage is what, 3.5, 4 feet?
Oh, every bit of it.
So,
Yeah, the volute would be probably roughly 5, well,
Okay.
almost 6 foot volute.
all right.
So the fan itself is probably right at 30 inches, but the whole entire cavity is about 5.5, 6 feet.
And
And it
it's,
just, I spun it one day real hard, walked back in here 2, 3 hours later, it's still spinning. I was like, I'm here.
yeah, that thing is so finely balanced
Oh, wait,
and made that it hadn't moved in 20 years and it's still turning.
Yeah.
So what's that hold for? Just clean out?
Where?
Mm-hmm.
Good question.
Maybe some sort of, this might be, this right here might have been the exhaust duct or something. Or
Yeah,
or it may be a clean out for the chimney right outside the
I
door.
was wondering if it was clean out. What it looks like.
Yeah, the whole, they basically, they built shoring on all this, filled full of concrete, and there's your floor.
yes.
There's actually, I think there's box beams with concrete encased. But this building is still, even for it's over 100 years old now.
Yeah, it's
The first class, I think, was 1917 or 1921, somewhere in there.
right in there, yeah. That was the first class. All right, let me out of the way, dear, so you can get a picture of that. Billy wants to stand there for size.
Yeah, you can say this guy's 6.5 feet.
Just don't look at the camera, like,
That's a-
with,
Okay, dear, get back here a little bit for your composition. There you go, yeah, good.
Does that give you a perspective?
whoops.
Yeah. Look what, dear?
There's some sort of little storage area up there.
Oh,
And you can see right here, they built a little ladder to climb up there.
yeah.
Oh, they did, didn't they?
That's the Roy one. The guy-
And climb it without batting an eye.
This is pretty.
Just a little ante room here. But there, if you want to get an angle on that burner behind you, that's getting that motor.
So here's more fuses right here.
Ah,
This, everything's screw in fuses. Which, I mean, all this now this is obviously for the village hall.
yeah, and the newer stuff they've put in.
Right.
Oh,
Sorry.
want
In here,
just a little place to stash bodies or something.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more of a, they just put your stuff up
Get back here so you can get the whole thing, dear. Back to the door here. Oh, or try that. Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, because that is pretty wild.
You know,
See what it says on top there? It says the vertical tube heater.
yeah,
If you look at the top of it, it's pretty wild. So you have vertical tubes.
I got it.
yeah.
That's like a giant warm morning. You just fill her full.
Here's a big old damper.
And there's one on this side too.
So that's how they control the damage.
They poured this floor,
Hole right here, so this is, I think, a sump pit.
Oh,
So just
okay.
watch your step, that's about 3 feet deep.
they have poured this floor and set this down in here and built around it.
Yes,
That's the only way this could come in.
it's another one of the little switches. It's another power relay.
Wow.
See, it's got a little buzzer on it.
I see that.
Might have been a fire, might have been for a fire alarm too.
Yeah, could have been.
That's pretty. Yeah, with the push button and all on it. They got down here and they needed a call or
There's a push
something.
button.
Yeah, there is, that's what I'm saying. Shove that thing and then tell somebody what's going on up there.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Place to hang their jackets in the morning. Oh, yeah, get people running the stage. Those are all classrooms and closets and.
yeah,
I want to get this plan.
the janitors come in early, lit the fires, and had it warm time the students got
But
here.
you can see right here, all the ductwork
Yeah.
comes in, it veers off into each room and they would just hit the dampers.
Now-
Old people weren't.
Yeah, here they are.
What do you think they are? They was a lot.
Here's what I was looking for and remembering. These old light shades,
Oh.
all old original, the schoolhouse shades they call them.
Yep. And you can see right here, it's all metal.
Yep,
Metal with fire, with the brick laid in it.
yep.
That's all fire brick too, so. This was all heat. I'm sure this is all the dirty words you're not, the type of paint you're not supposed to say. but
Yeah, and we won't
They
say.
just hit this thing right here and bang, bing, bing, bing.
Oh.
Fire alarm.
Hand-operated fire alarm.
Yeah, like right here, you can see all your ductwork turning into your individual rooms.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is the one that had all the church pews in it that I was attempting to commandeer one from the church.
Your gutters or something was right all over that chalkboard.
That's about.
Oh. Yeah, they were leaving us messages. Yep. So this is the old
Oh, wow.
this is
Yeah.
tin press ceiling, yeah.
if this was this kind of ceiling in the lodge room, I'd like to see that, but it would cost a mint to restore it.
Yeah. You can see there's almost like a some iron composition. I don't know
Yeah.
what the blue would be, nickel maybe? Yeah.
But this is probably all through this building, you know, above the drop ceilings.
Yes.
They're putting it somewhere.
Yeah, these are all, I'm pretty sure these are all old no tiles, we call them.
They are, they're 9x9s.
Yeah, because the kinds you're not supposed to tear
Yeah.
up, or maybe they're friable, maybe they're not.
You can tell by the size, and we've run into that up there.
Yeah,
If they're 9x9,
yep.
that's them.
So the crazy thing was, a lot of the doors upstairs, out in the hallway that you could still see, there was draft windows above them. You could pull the windows open to let heat draft in. If a room was cold, the warm air would rush in and push the cold air out.
Transom windows.
Yes,
Yeah.
so there's some of them up here you can still see. These people were pretty darn shrewd in what they did.
Yeah, well, yeah. They had it figured out for the way they had to live back in the day.
I
Yes.
got the bluing, baby.
Good. But I would say that those patterned,
It's like
So
a train
sheets.
yard.
Yeah. So we ended up replacing the whole entire floor in the bathroom, and what we found out was, it was pine at a 45, poplar to 45, and pine. There was 3 levels of subfloors. We took the first layer out, dried it up, and then we went back with Advantech, the kind that never rots. You can leave it underwater for 50 years and it's still, you drive a nail in it and hold.
Nice.
The Advantech's expensive, but it's the only way to go.
right.
Yeah.
We put Advantech flooring, sealed everything back in. Somebody tore the commode up, so we had to I'd put a $500 toilet in the other day.
I put your mind with sleep
Oh, yeah.
train station.
So the funny thing was, the new toilets have
What's that?
the new toilets in
Person
them.
room?
This,
Storage room.
at one time, had all the village records in it, not
Ah.
terribly long
I
ago.
gotta say storage room.
You know,
Yeah,
glass
Those
jars.
jars.
Hmm.
There's 6 of them, 5 of them in there.
No, there was actually 2, 4, 5.
oh, ow. No. Oh, wow.
Heavy.
Yeah. Big wide mouth on it too.
Oh, my.
Yeah, that's,
Well, that's old school.
yep.
Wow. Pretty cool. Pretty
Let's
cool.
see, we got something on the bottom here. Can't really. We're gonna have to look at these in the daylight.
Yep.
Put it back where we found it, that way we don't upset the ghosts.
The spirits of Cheshire past.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta shut the light off. Hold on. I can't figure what this light is in there.
Is this it?
I think so.
Okay. Oh,
So you can tell by this paint, the manner that it's peeling.
yeah.
That the government microwaves and listening devices can't penetrate it. It's that kind of paint.
Yeah.
It's our buddy paint.
And it's radiation resistant to a point, to a minor point.
Or if you ads,
Yep.
big solid handrail.
Yeah.
Place was, so we're not done yet. We got some scaffolding and stuff to do. We got some lights to replace.
That's still cool.
And lining the hallways as the graduating class is up to
1990.
90,
Which one your dad was in?
down yonder.
I
So
knew he was down there, but I couldn't find it. I forgot what year.
There it is, 1990.
64
You said
was,
1980.
I think,
For a light switch here.
there we go. So your dad's gonna be,
What year did your dad graduate?
Right here, 60.
Oh, okay.
There's my dad. I have uncles, aunts, cousins, all of yous.
mom, dad's right here.
67, what's your mom?
Harold is right here.
64?
Yep. And
Let's see, it's gonna be, there's dad. There's Aunt Judy.
And Judy, yeah, I got, like I said, aunts, uncles, you and Danny's on here.
Here's mom in 67 somewhere. It's really kind of ironic because we showed the picture to one of the nieces
Up there,
right there.
yeah.
Showed her that picture and they're like, who's that? I said, that's Mom. They're like, no way.
Let's see, where,
She's cool, look at the hair. And they were all like, look at the hair. That's badassery.
I thought the oldest one was down here,
15 right there.
1915, yeah.
So here's,
Class of 15 out of here.
yeah, there's 42, 39.
So this one's the oldest.
Yep. That's the oldest that I found here anyway.
Yeah, they're kind of, there's like a big gap between 15 and, of course, I don't know if the World Wars had anything to do with that.
And that could have been, you know,
The
that,
Roaring 20s.
I'd wondered about that, why the gap, and that makes more sense than anything,
Yeah.
so.
Pretty.
I think it's just cool. The school
You
still
know,
has
you
all
know what
these.
these were? These composites were in the football building in River Valley.
They was gonna throw them
And,
away,
yeah,
wasn't they?
My cousin called me and I called Moose and I said, can you go over and get them? Somehow he got over and he found out who had them. He brought them all over here and Moose put them, Moose handed
They was gonna throw them away.
Yep, throw them in the trash.
Dang.
My cousin.
There's my old man when he graduated. But yeah,
The bad
they,
thing is, my cousin, I think, ended up with, she was the last class. She ended up with 92 composite, I think. I don't know whatever happened to her.
but,
So it should have been 90, 91, 92.
but yeah, they was gonna throw them away, and that's after they closed the old school down, wasn't it?
Yes.
And,
That was after they closed the Kiger Creek.
yeah,
High
the
School, which was
Kiger
in
Creek
River
School,
Valley.
yeah.
That's sad.
And,
Thank goodness somebody Knew to go with these.
It was absolutely blind luck. It kind of the stars lined up, or how do you say it, the holes in the Swiss cheese block lined
Yeah.
up. We got lucky and we got them out of the.
Got to
football
snag
field.
them, yeah.
Thank goodness.
There's a lot of history hanging on these walls.
There is, my gosh. And people don't even realize that it's here, really.
So,
I mean, other
Everybody that comes in here walks the halls, and Bill Swisher,
Yeah.
all of them just looking, and they're just,
but it's just Freemasons looking at it.
no, we have the friends and family night.
all the friends and family come in here, they're stunned, they're
Yeah,
like, oh my God.
oh, yeah, and they're
Where is
roaming the
that?
halls looking
Yeah.
for everybody they know.
Everybody's wanting to see
Yeah.
this. I
But
mean,
they should be in a museum somewhere.
Well, they are.
here's the gist.
Here's about as museum as it gets.
There is.